Hey guys, Noah here. Lead actor, producer, director, everything in the video. Alright, it's gaming time. If you haven't seen it, go watch that. Or you don't have to. You could just watch this, because this is going to be sort of a director's cut explanation of everything that went through, well, the making of this video. It's just me talking. I'm not going to be showing myself or anything, but I am going to be just pausing here and there in this video to show or talk about the thought process behind what I decided to do there. And let us commence. Now, that first section there where I walked off camera, um, I cut that part out of the video because I didn't really want that in there because it was just me pause or starting the recording and then walking away. Not necessary at all. You can see absolutely why I cut that out of the end production of this video. Moving on. Okay, so that is probably the section that I am most proud of. The cracking of my knuckles that I did right there is honestly probably one of the best moments that I will ever have on this channel because the symbolic meaning of cracking my knuckles is absolutely just amazing. It shows the bone breaking labor that went into the creation of this. It it shows just how hard I had to push myself to just create this absolute perfection. Now, you may think I'm exaggerating a little bit, but once you hear the rest of what I went through while making this video, you will absolutely understand. Trust me. Next part of this is a two-parter explanation. The alright, it's gaming time, baby, and then you can see me start falling over backwards, but I'll talk about that in a little bit, I guess. Originally, it was just alright, it's gaming time, but in a moment of sheer genius, I thought of adding baby to the end of it. Now, small addition, but a small addition with huge impacts. It's like taking bread and thinking of slicing it. It was just that important to the, well, bread and butter of this. It's the bread and butter of the video. It this video wouldn't have been nearly as good if it didn't. I might have used that analogy completely wrong. It really made the video, is what I'm trying to say. I think that it wouldn't have been nearly as good without it. And with third addition to this segment, you see all this light behind me from the window. It's another one of those subtle hints that there's a few of them in the video. But this one's a reference to just as you can probably tell, it's the light of God. It's showing my thankfulness to God for giving me this acting prowess and my comedic genius that I have demonstrated throughout the entirety of this video. My direct my directoring genius is really shown through this, and I used it to reference to God, who decided to be generous enough to give it to me. And quite honestly, I'm just thankful for him, and it's another one of those. It's a subtle hint. Thank God. Moving on. Okay, so that entire section right there, there's not entirely all that much to talk about. The falling over of the chair was a pretty obvious joke. That was the original the idea of this vid. I didn't even really have the all right, it's gaming time, baby joke set up. But what I thought of this when it came to my mind all those years ago, I I just decided that I'd make a video, fall over in a chair, make a. I thought I'd just make a funny video for the internet, not a viral sensation. But of course, as everyone here knows, I ended up making a god tier video instead of a haha funny home video. And okay, and this is like the last symbolic thing here. Me struggling to get out of the chair. This may have looked like I just fell over in a weird way and couldn't get up correctly. No, no. This was, again, just my acting prowess, my acting genius coming into play. My struggling is, well, it's showing the struggle that I went through while making this video. It's another one of the ways that I slightly point to the amount of sheer effort that went into the creation of all this. There's really not much else to talk about in this, so I'm just going to move on for a little bit. Okay, this is the end of the video, and I did cut out like the last part where I struggled, and I did just fall over, have my feet stick slightly up, and then cut. That's why I ended the video. You may be wondering why I cut out all of this, because there is a lot of meaning in all the rest of this. Well, I cut it out because I wouldn't want that video going on for too long, because it's gonna be, you know, a short funny video, not a hour-long slog of laughing your ass off the entire time. I wouldn't want that. Now, the last part where I get up and say it's gaming time again, again, there's no real meaning behind that. I was just so proud of what I had created that I had to announce it to the world again. That's about it. I thank you for joining me on this fun little journey of mine where I went through and explained all the little details of all the intricacies of what happened during this, of course, you could see really funny video. I will see you next time, and thank you for watching.